Now it's time for Truth or Fake. Joined by Catalina Marshall-Debrah over by the big board. Good evening to you, Catalina. Investigating tonight false claims about USAID, that's USAID, USAID funding spreading online. Where else? Tell us more.
That's right, Mark. As the Trump administration moves to dismantle the U.S. Agency for International Development, also known as USAID, major media outlets are being singled out, and these posts seen millions of times on X, mainly shared by conservative users on social media that claim that Politico, the publication, received at least $8 million from USAID funds in 2024. In this post, seen over 12 million times on X, a claim that was picked up by right-wing political commentator Benny Johnson, who calls this the biggest scandal in news media history. And this post also seen over 12 million times on the platform. So these users are also sharing, as you can see, the screenshot as proof of the USA spending government website that outlines that Politico received federal funding for a sum of 8.1 or 8.2, sometimes a sum that seems to be changing, $8.2 million. Hours after these users posted these claims on social media, Caroline Leavitt, the White House press secretary, addressed reporters at the White House. She says,
to the briefing room, I was made aware of the funding from USAID to media outlets, including Politico, who I know has a seat in this room. And I can confirm that the more than $8 million taxpayer dollars that have gone to essentially subsidizing subscriptions to Politico.
So she essentially repeats the claims that we just saw on X, saying that it will no longer happen, as these claims were further amplified by Donald Trump and Elon Musk on their respective social media platforms. Donald Trump take on this issue on his Truth Social. He says a payoff, perhaps, for creating good stories about the Democrats. The left-wing rag he calls Politico seems to have received $8 million. Who else?
Seems to have received, he's trying to couch it a different term, but certainly Caroline Leavitt there was very adamant, wasn't she, about USAID giving money to Politico. It sounds rather far-fetched, in my view. What have you found out then regarding these claims concerning Politico and that stash of USAID cash?
Well, Mark, we found that these claims that Politico received $8 million in funding from USAID are fake. We were able to consult the precise details on the payments made to Politico on this USA spending government website that is used here in the fake claims. We can confirm that the only payments that Politico received from USAID were from two subscriptions that we see right here to their E&E, which is Energy and Environmental publication, totaling $44,000 over the past 2 years, or $24,000 in the 2024 fiscal year. Not $8 million per the false claim. So where does this sum come from? According to the latest figures from the USA government website, Politico received a total of $7.7 million in total payments, or as they say, total awarded amounts from multiple government agencies in the previous 12 months. This sum also comes mostly from subscriptions by multiple government agencies to their E&E subscription that is also used by USAID and for the company's policy intelligence platform called Political Pro. Politico also addressed these false claims in this statement. They set the record straight, calling these rumors misleading and flat out false. As they say, Politico has never received any government funding, clarifying that the money they received from government agencies are from subscriptions.
So are they saying that Leavitt, Trump and Musk are lying? It sounds like they are saying that is the case, and it sounds like that the facts you've unearthed have proven that. The BBC, the British Broadcasting Corporation, no less, targeted similar claims.
That's right. BBC, target of these similar claims, has said to receive approximately $3.2 million in USA funding during the 2024 fiscal year. However, this money did not go to the BBC's news operation. It actually went to BBC Media Action, which is the BBC's separate international charity that is editorially and financially separate from BBC News. So two different entities, according to the statement by BBC Media Action that was addressing these false claims. In this 2024 annual report from the charity, we also find the sum that we saw in the false claims, detailing that USA donated about £2.6 million or $3.2 million to this charity, BBC Media Action, making it the charity's second largest donor for the 2024 fiscal year. So like many other international charities like BBC Media Action that has been affected by this temporary pause in U.S. government spending, which they say amounts to about 8% of their total income in 2024. So money that is crucial for these charities to carry out their operations. Mark.
Catalina, please keep an eye out for retractions by Leave It, Trump and Musk on this story, because clearly if they've said something that is wrong, that is inaccurate, they should put it right. But don't hold your breath. Catalina, thank you very much indeed.